Hey everybody, it's your boy Jack here, and today in this video we are going to be unboxing this. Boom! The Comic Boxer subscription box. This subscription box, you get 5 to 7 different comics. They are like, I really like this subscription box. This is most likely going to be a staple on the channel, as I've said before. And yeah, you get 5 to 7 different comics. They range from like variant to exclusive covers, which are like really cool. It's a well curated box, and I really do like it and everything. And yeah, so yeah, that is just a little bit of a fi for this box. Besides that, all the pricing and information is linked down below. And yeah, before we get started and unbox this box, I want to talk about a couple comics which were my favorite from last month's box. So firstly, we got this one here. Boom! The Justice League issue number 1. I really did like this comic. I think it had a great story, but it was a sort of hard decision for the top 2 comics from last month. So personally, I really did like this comic, and I really did like the story of it, but I didn't really feel like I wanted to necessarily get the second issue of the comic. So I would say this, number 1 favorite comic just for the story and everything, but my favorite comic just based off of the actual, like my favorite comic that I would actually be interested in buying the second issue for would be this one. Boom, the Captain America number 1. I really do like Ta-Nehisi Coates as like a writer and everything. And I like the story overall. The only thing I would say is that I would be interested in buying the second issue of this because he doesn't necessarily finish the full first issue's arc in this issue. So I'd be down to buy the second issue. If you've read this and you've read the second issue and or the whole series, let me know what your thoughts are down below about it. But besides me talking about last month's box, let's open up this month's. So let's cut the tape. Let's cut the tape, open up the box. This is what you're gonna see. Ooh, it's more bubble wrapped. It's normally not even this bubble wrapped, which is amazing. Up in that packaging game, I support it. So once we cut that bubble wrap that's been in everybody's way, we get the sleeve of comics themselves. I'm not going to turn it over because they put like the spoiler card like right in front, which I'm like, come on, why would you do that? But yeah, you have the big sleeve of comics. So once you get the big sleeve, you got the spoiler card, which we won't read until the end. And then we got the comics here. So let's start unboxing. So firstly, before we start unboxing this box, I have to say shout out to the packaging for being like even more on point than it has been. So yeah, the only thing I'm going to say is that the spoiler card was like right up in front, and like I just sort of want to be surprised about what comics I get. But yeah, so comic number 1 is this one here. It's a bit of a heavier comic. Boom! Ooh, it's that Amazing Spider-Man comic. It's the tribute cover to, I believe, the first issue of Deadpool. I was sort of wanting to buy this and everything because I'm like, yo, down for this cover. Amazing, awesome cover. But I wasn't going to get it because I was hoping it was going to be in this box. Like, that is just amazing. I love it. This is such a great cover too. And oh my gosh, it's so great. So this is a the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1, I believe. And you got like a tribute cover to I believe the first issue, like first appearance of Deadpool in like X-Force or whatever. And yeah, it's priced at $5.99 US, rated T for teen, and it's a Legacy issue 802. And ooh, this cover is so great. The color choices are on point, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I really do like this. I'm happy that I got it. And yeah, next comic we have, aka comic number 2, is this one. Boom. Ooh. This is X, Mr. and Mrs. Or Mr. and Mrs. X. And you got Rogue and Gambit on there, and like really supporting that. I really do like Rogue and Gambit and everything. I do like this cover. It's like simple, on fleek kind of thing, but Obviously has to do like a time with like them getting married, all that kind of stuff. And I really do like that. Like, it's a cool cover. I also like it too because like I sort of want to learn more about Gambit. I'm thinking of maybe like purchasing like a trade that's like a really good Gambit trade or whatever. This is issue number 1. This is issue number 1 by Marvel Comics, rated T+ for teen. You get that digital edition inside, and it's priced at $3.99 US. Moving forward to comic number 3 of 5, because we only got 5 in this issue, or in this box. It's this one here. Boom! Ooh, this looks like the Robert Kirkman, Scott M. Gimple comic. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's take a look. Oh, it is too! I was like, see, ironically wearing the Walking Dead shirt, but like, this is, what is it? Oh yeah, Die, Die, Die. This came out of like unexpectedness, came out of nowhere. Honestly, sort of like it, because like a bit of a Walking Dead fan here. Love this cover. Obviously, you got Robert Kirkman, who's done The Walking Dead. He wrote the comics and like everything, and did the comics. And then you got Scott M. Gimple, who is the executive, or he was the showrunner, and now he's like sort of like a bit more than the showrunner, like a fancier showrunner kind of thing of both like Walking Dead shows. But they like co-wrote this, so I'm down for that. I'm living for that, all that kind of stuff. I'm happy I got this. And yeah, it is a blood-soaked, bullet-riddled, ultraviolet mayhem from Skybound and like Image Comics, obviously. It's issue number 1. It came out in July and is priced at $3.99 US, and it's for mature readers. So I'm down for this. I'm actually legitimately down for this. Like, so far this box is like amazing. So I'm happy for that. Next up, we have our final 2 comics to go. Let's dive into comic number 4. Boom. Ooh, this is, I believe this is the Archie and the Super Teens cover and stuff that Stadium's done. They did this last month with the Archie and the Super Teens cover and everything. They did it a tribute to the first appearance of Spider-Man wearing the black costume and stuff, but yeah. So yeah, this is the 32 big page issue, part 2 of 2 of the Archie Super Teens comic. I wonder if this is like a tribute cover. I'm not sure, don't quote me. I hope this would be, because that would be amazing. But yeah, I do like, I have to admit, I did like the Archies and the Super Teens comic from last month. I thought it was a good story, good issue, that kind of thing. So I'd be down to read this and stuff, and yeah. I'm pretty sure this is just the final issue because it's just a 2-issue series, but I'm down to read it. I think it'd be down. Something I like about Comic Boxer is that they're really smart when it comes to curating these boxes. So like last month I got the first one, and now they're giving the second one, and I like that, and like it's smart thinking. I like that. I appreciate that. So yeah, lastly but not least, we got this one, this final comic number 5. Let's take a look. Boom. Ooh, I believe this is the Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is done by Donny Cates, Dylan Burnett, and Antonio Fabula. Ooh, and this is autographed too. Ooh, it's autographed by Dylan Burnett. Let's take a look at this autograph. We got that COA all up in there. We got the autograph right here, and ooh, that's amazing. I like that. I'm supporting that. I'm living for that. That is how you do it. Like, I'm like awesome. This is my second autograph comic from Comic Boxer, and I really do. This is something I like, having this like sort of exclusive, like this autograph. Like, yeah. So yeah, I remember if you're interested in getting a Comic Boxer and stuff, like, or if you're sort of wanting hints on what may be in the Comic Boxer subscription box, check out Stadium Comics, who runs this box, because there's sometimes will like give hints, or they'll show you what comics may potentially be in that box. That is awesome. I remember them saying on their like YouTube channel and stuff that they were gonna have him do like a free autograph signing and stuff, but never really correlated in my mind that this may actually be in this box. But I like that. Now this is issue number 1. It's priced at $3.99 US, rated T plus for teen, and I really love, just on a comic cover level, I love the silhouette that the Cosmic Ghost Rider gives, and like with the red and like the orange / red and like silver like silhouette. That's awesome. I do like this cover. I wasn't really planning on reading this comic, but probably gonna have to now. But I won't be touching this comic. I'll probably read it online. But yeah, that is awesome. So we have unboxed all the comics in the Comic Boxer subscription box. Let's do the recap section where we look at the newsletter here, the spoiler card, and I'll explain why these comics were chosen and why they're significant and everything around that. The first comic here is the Archie's Super Teens versus the Crusaders issue number 2. This is a Stadium Comics exclusive cover and it's limited to 500 copies. This pays tribute to the Amazing Spider-Man issue, the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1, the first appearance of the Sinister Six cover on screen. This only has 500 copies, so it's extremely rare, and we're proud to present it here in this edition of Comic Boxer. This book is valued at $15. This is awesome. I really like it. I have to admit, this box is killer so far. Like, I love it. It's amazing. Definitely has hit its value and maybe even a bit more. But I really do like that. Like, having that tribute cover, limited edition, all that kind of stuff. Really gotta appreciate that. So the next comic that we have here is this one. Boom! The Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Stadium Comics exclusive by Jamal Campbell. So for this exclusive cover, like, Stadium Comics paid tribute to the first appearance of a Merc with a mouth, aka Deadpool. Marvel Comics artist Jamal Campbell expertly crafts this homage to New Mutants issue number 8. This cover was limited to only 3,000 copies worldwide and is selling for $25 and up online. Really, honestly love this cover. Definitely not even going to touch this cover. I have to admit though, really do like it, appreciate it, all that amazing stuff. And it's just like an awesome cover, like just the way that they plan out everything, like they plan out the colors and everything. It just really like pops and strikes, and I really do appreciate it. Next comic to recap is this one here. This is the Cosmic Ghost Rider, issue number 1 by Donny Cates and Dylan Burnett. It's a signed edition. So exploding from the pages of Thanos, Frank Castle was the Punisher. Done with a deal with the devil made him a Ghost Rider. A deal with Galactus made him cosmic. A deal with Thanos made him dead. Do not worry, he is coming back and he's got a plan to make the universe a better place. That's going to lead him into an even crazier adventure than he's ever been in. Join the hot new comic and cosmic writer Donny Cates, Thanos, and Doctor Strange. In brackets, has pushed the wildest creations past the breaking point. This book is signed by series artist Dylan Burnett and is accompanied by a certificate of authenticity. So firstly, this story just sounds amazing. I like that, like the whole like twist on the Punisher and that kind of stuff, making him the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cover is amazing, and it's even signed by the artist. And honestly, I gotta give them some love because I think that's just amazing for them to be able to do that and stuff. And yeah, and it even has a COA on there as well, so I really do appreciate that. Honestly, I'm actually sort of down to read this comic now, reading the description and everything, so I may read it and I'll let you know what my thoughts are of it maybe next month, if it's the best comic. So the next comic here, comic number 4 to recap, is Die Die Die, issue number 1 by Image Comics. This is written by Robert Kirkman and Chris Burnham, and the description reads, "We don't like to admit it, but in an evil world where evil people do evil stuff all the time, thankfully there is a secret cabal within the United States government that works outside of our normal system to influence world matters, those through targeted assassinations. The world around us is manipulated under our noses, mostly for the better, sometimes for individual gain. So if you're hurting people, somehow making the world worse than it already is, or even just standing in the way of something good happening, somehow making the world worse than it already is, or even just standing in the way of something good happening, somehow could right now be giving the order for you to die, die, die. This is the Walking Dead creator, Robert Kirkman's latest book, and had a top secret release. This actually has a really good description as well. I like that conspiracy, Illuminati type premise of it, and I'm down. Really do like this box, and being a Walking Dead fan, and even I'm even wanting to I think I've ordered the Oblivion Song issue #2. Besides that, obviously I like Robert Kirkman. I loved Oblivion Song. We got that in the box a couple months ago. I'm planning on reading the second issue. I think I've ordered it hard copy already. But yeah, down for this. Like Robert Kirkman. Scott M. Gimple is in there too, who produces The Walking Dead. That's bang on. Done. Lastly but not least, to round this box out, we have Mr. and Mrs. X. So this comic is issue #1 by Kelly Thompson and Oscar Bazadula, and the description reads, Love and Marriage Part 1. Straight from the pages of X-Men Gold to the surprise for everyone, the Marvel Universe's hottest couple has tied the knot. In their Love and Marriage Part 1. Straight from the pages of X-Men Gold to the surprise of everyone, the Marvel Universe's hottest couple has finally tied the knot. In their extraordinary lives, they face nearly every challenge imaginable, but how will they fare against the former flames making trouble? An entire galaxy in jeopardy? You want it? We got it. And as Kelly Thompson, who's helped make Hawkeye and Rogue and Gambit comics, and Oscar Balzadula, who's created Spider-Man and Star Wars Rogue One comics, brings you a tantalizing tale of modern marriage, X-Men style. That actually sounds cool as well. It sounds like you can do a lot with that, and I like that whole playful aspect of them just being married, all the honeymoon phase, all that kind of stuff. I think that's awesome. I think it's really cool, and I really do appreciate that. Really like this. And honestly, when I got the first Rogue and Gambit comic that I've gotten from this box, I really sort of sparked my love for the amazing couple. So yeah, I'm gonna see how their marriage is gonna pan out and stuff. But besides that, those are the comics from this month's box. I honestly love this box. I think it's amazing. Love the fact that I'm getting comics that I'm interested in, but also as well getting signed comics and 2 exclusive covers, which are a lot of higher value comics, and I really like that I can have a bit of a resale value. But besides that, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Also down below is pricing and the pricing and information. So if you're interested in this box, you can check them out and everything. So yeah, that is about it. Those are my final thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and bye! Have a good night!